It's Friday. Listen, we hope you are enjoying this Black History Month and bringing you some true Black excellence. That is what we are doing with our guest today. So y'all get all comfy and let's jump into it. Now listen, there's nothing like walking around in some fresh kicks, right? But not just any kicks. What if you could walk around in some custom kicks, okay? Joining us today is celebrity shoe designer Johnson Souffrant and his partner in crime. Y'all come on out! Woo! Hey! Yes, hello there. How are you? Welcome. Yes, thank you so much for joining me. Gentlemen, please have a seat. Hey, here we go, guys. Right there. Now, I said Johnson Souffrant, and then we have
Antoine LaFrance.
Yes, Antoine, it's so great to have you on the show. Do you all do this together?
Yes, ma'am.
All the time. Was it your dream together and vision that you created and then all of a sudden went out and started working on it?
Nah, it was kind of, I'm not gonna say it was random, but we're actually cousins. Like blood
Really?
cousins.
I love that.
So I started customizing in 2017. And then, so I was doing it by myself for a little while. And then like 2019, I ended up getting a shop. And then that's when he came back down for college because he had moved to Baltimore. And then he texted me and he wanted to get into it. So I just taught him how to customize and then
Really?
he'll tell you the rest.
That's what's up. That's family.
Yeah, I graduated from FAU, and coming out of the university, I wanted something to do for myself.
Of course.
He was already customizing, and I always seen it throughout the years. And I had an interest in doing this since I grew up actually doing art as well, too. So it almost became second nature. So this is my second year doing it. I graduated in December 21.
Congratulations.
Started this in January 22.
Really? And what did you major in college?
Urban and regional planning.
Really?
So,
that's a far cry from custom designing sneakers.
Two completely different.
Listen, as long as you got it done, that's
course,
all that matters. I love it. So we see that you have endless ideas for y'all designs. What is the source of your inspiration?
I'll say just trying to be different.
Yes?
That's just trying to be different.
You just aim to be different.
Correct.
Different. Providing like unique designs to individuals. Our main mission is to basically have people self-expression. We want people to walk and feel like they're walking with one of a kind art.
Of course. Like nobody else has it.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. If there's anyone or any major company you would like to design a pair of your custom sneakers for, who would that be and why?
Ooh, that's a great question. I would say.
What would you say, Antoine?
I'm trying to think. I never thought about a company, to be honest.
Really?
Because we've done a lot of work just for retail, so customers that come to us for one-of-one designs. So I never really thought about a company, but we recently worked with Microsoft. So they flew us out to Seattle, Washington to actually do a live custom event. So that was our first time working with an actual business.
Really? So we're wishing more of those for you.
Of course.
If you could have another company that you would dream of after working with Microsoft, who would that be?
Oh, I would say probably like Tyler Perry.
Okay. Because he's always doing TV shows, movies. He could do some customized work, right?
I would love that. We actually they work for Paramount TV.
Paramount. Oh, y'all out there. That's amazing, gentlemen.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of y'all. So how long does it take for you to do a design? Once someone calls you and say, hey, this is what I want, what is like the turnaround period for that?
It's about we'll say about 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Not the actual customizing, but the whole process in general is about 2 weeks because we gotta plan it out. Because it's a team of us. It's not just us two. We do have customizers. We do have graphic designers.
Really?
So we all come together. When the customer reach out to us, we go ahead and get all the information we can. Then we bring it right back to our team, and we go ahead and just go crazy on it.
So it's not just the two of y'all working it. That's so great.
Yeah, we have a whole process.
It's
An entire.
everybody. About 7 of us.
It's 7.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. Yeah. That's amazing. So from start to finish, does everyone have a part in a pair of sneakers that you customize for one customer?
Correct, yes.
That's amazing, guys. So what do you find the most difficult when you're designing?
I would say, so we get a lot of people that brings us a lot of different ideas, a lot of different concepts that they want on a canvas, such as a shoe. So I would say the most difficult part is making sure all those things are incorporated into the design.
Right.
But we work with the customer, we work with the client, and we basically just try to make sure to bring those visions to life. So I would say that.
Yeah, that would be the hardest part.
That would be the hardest part.
Is bringing the vision to life.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And making it look good as well.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
course.
But with 7 people working on it, I'm sure by the time all of y'all touch it,
course.
the end product is everything.
We figure it out.
So listen, before we go, we have to play one of our favorite games, y'all.
Of course.
It's called Buy It or Burn It, the sneaker edition.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so a pair of sneakers are gonna come up on the screen and y'all gotta say whether we're gonna buy it or burn it and then why are
Okay.
we buying it or burning it.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, first pair. Buy it or burn it?
Oh, buying that.
I'm buying
Ooh,
it.
buying
You
that.
buying that. Why
I
are y'all
like that.
buying that?
I love the color.
I'll say because of Virgil, of course. And I just love retro ones.
Retro ones. Okay. Okay.
I
you
like
know
the
you-
twist he put to it.
How much is something like this?
That's about like 4,000, depending on the size.
3
on
or
the size.
4,000 for a pair of sneakers?
Yeah, that's the off-white version.
The
Yeah, that's
off-white
the off-white
version.
Oh,
version.
excuse me. I'm
That's the
sorry. It's
version.
the off-white version, y'all. I love it. It kind of matches what I got on today, too, just a little bit. All right, so next pair, we're going to buy this one. Next, buy it or burn it.
Oof. Burn it.
I'll
I'm
buy
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I'm
y'all
sorry.
burning?
Nah, I'll buy that. I'll
Me
buy
personally, I'm
Okay,
burning
you're
it.
torn. Why are you going to buy it and why are you burning it?
Because of like resale purposes, I'll buy it just to resell it. Because it was going for about 15,000 a pair.
15,000 for a
Yeah,
pair of
because
sneakers.
back,
I think I saw something on TikTok about this, right?
Yeah.
The old
Yeah.
man comes in and
Yeah.
puts
Yeah,
the
Back
shoes
to the
down,
Future.
and they're looking at him like, "Do you
Yeah.
know what you have?"
Yeah.
That's amazing. So why would you burn it?
To be honest, because I look at shoes as if I'm wearing it. They honestly look like space shoes. They look like astronaut shoes. If I'm
You are
being
not
honest.
about to be on the
I am
moon
not
right
wearing
now.
those.
I feel you. I
I'm not
feel
wearing
you.
those.
So we're torn. We're gonna buy it and burn it.
Okay.
Next one. Ooh, buy it or burn it, guys.
That's getting burnt.
Oh,
Burning.
I'm burning it.
I'm burning it.
Come on. Why are we burning these?
I don't understand it.
It's
I'm
too much
burning it.
going on.
I'm
It's too
burning
much
it.
going on.
It's too much.
For me, it's all about balance.
It's so much you could match it with. Would this be easier for a woman to be like, oh, I can wear this with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outfits?
Yes.
I would
Yes.
say so, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
would say
but
so.
not for a guy.
No.
No, we
it's
like
too,
to
it's
keep
too
it
much
simple.
going on.
Okay.
I like
this-
to keep it simple.
Y'all don't like the spikes in the back?
Oh no, I don't like
Okay.
the spikes.
All right, let's move on. We're going to burn that one. What about this? Buy it or burn it, guys?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna bury that one.
Bury it?
I mean,
We ain't just burning, y'all. We're going to bury it.
yeah.
Buy, burn, or bury.
Yeah, that one's getting burnt.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to burn and bury this one. All right, next. What about these?
Oh, yeah.
Buy.
I'm buying that.
We're buying
Personally,
these.
buy-
Okay,
buy-
the look on y'all faces when this one came up. Why?
This is a retro force.
It's classic.
Here we
Love it.
I love it.
Love it.
Retro 4s.
I love the
Comes in
red on
many
it.
different colorways.
Wow. And how much are these going for?
Regular retail, probably like 220.
220? Okay, we finally got out of the 4
Oh,
figures.
Yeah, it's
Most
retail.
definitely.
I have a teenage son, and he's always bringing home the 4 figures. And I'm just like, guys, talk to me about some shoes that's not going to, be like a house, half of, not half, not half, but it could go towards the house note.
Right.
All right, so we're going to burn this one
Thought we were buying
because
it. Thought we were buying it.
we're going to buy it. Y'all going to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we
okay.
buying it. You
Y'all
burning
buying it.
Oh, okay.
No, I love it too. I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, we're buying it. Thank you for correcting me. Next.
Man.
Oh, what we doing, y'all?
Oh,
Burn
my
it.
goodness.
Yes? Is
burn
that
it.
excitement?
That's burning.
No.
No.
Come on, look at you. Come on. What's wrong with the Balenciaga?
It got the Adidas logo on it. That's what killed it for me.
Is it Balenciaga mixing with them or somebody just
No, I
came
think
up with
no. Balenciaga's a different company from Adidas.
it? It is.
so that's-
So they just trying to fool us on this one?
Yeah, it's like,
that's why
it's
we're
like
gonna burn
Photoshop. Yeah, it's like Photoshop.
Oh,
That's like a
Yeah, exactly.
it's like a Adidas socks on the Balenciaga run.
Okay, so we burning these because they are fake news.
Exactly.
Next.
I only like the red.
At least y'all on top of your game. Do we have any more shoes, y'all? I think that's the end of your shoe? Oh, wait a minute. What in the world? Tell me, are we buying or burning this, y'all?
I'm buying that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm buying it. I
Really?
can make a fit out of this. I
Get
can make
out.
a fit out of this.
Tell me what we gonna do with this.
What? You see
don't know.
what I'm wearing right
Yes,
now?
I do.
I toss those same exact ones on.
Really? Who makes these?
Honestly,
It look like
know.
I don't know what that is. It look like some type of a shoe that Kanye wears.
It looks like a gift bag with like.
The soles on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's like
With
a
some
walking
soles
gift.
on it.
You are a walking gift. All right, so we're gonna buy this, right?
Yeah, we can make
I'll
those
buy
look
that.
We're
good.
gonna buy it because y'all can make these look
I'll
good.
buy that.
course.
Okay, excellent. Let's go to the next pair. Buy it or burn it.
I think that's felines on the midsoles.
It looks
so
like
that's
fila.
burning.
Collaboration
Burning.
between
If it didn't have
Christian Dior and
if it didn't have the midsoles, I would have bought it. But
personally,
the midsoles killed it for me. That's all I know.
The soles killed it for you.
Yeah.
So this is another burn.
Burn.
I would say burn. Yeah,
Oh my
I
goodness.
was kind of torn between both, but I would say burn.
There's nothing we can do with these.
No.
So when y'all look at shoes, do you look at them because you want to see how you can reinvent them, or you just want to wear them?
Yeah,
would say-
reinvent it. Also like resell or wear it.
So there's nothing we can do with this
No,
pair of shoes.
it's not authentic.
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and burn these.
Yes, might as
Thank
well.
y'all so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure sitting here and
course.
talking to you. Tell us and our viewers your social media really quickly.
So my Instagram is Offbeat Custom.
Offbeat Custom,
Mine is Baby Goat Customs.
Baby Go Custom. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We wish you continued success.
course.
To our viewers, we're going to take a short break. Don't go nowhere because we have an amazing guest coming up yet again. We'll be right back. Woo! Stay right there, fellas. Just kind of move with me for a little bit. Right here. Yes, hello everyone and welcome back to the Sandra Show. You may have seen our next guest on Basketball Wives Orlando or may have done some shopping at her store, y'all. And now joining us on the lavender couch, y'all, please welcome the one and only Miss Ashley Snell. Go Ashley. Hello. It's great to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Please have a seat.
Hi.
Yes.
Nice to hear.
Right? You like that?
I do.
Make yourself comfortable.
Right? Okay.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Again, thank you for joining me. We want to just jump into this interview if you don't mind. Are you ready to get started?
do it.
Let's
Let's
do it.
do it.
So would you please tell us, Ashley, how did you get involved with Basketball Wives of Orlando?
Well, it was almost like 3 years ago, and my husband and I had moved here, and ironically, they were looking for a new city, and they reached out to me, and everything just kind of fell into place, but it took like over 2 years before we actually got
Filmed
the show.
anything?
Yeah.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting. So what did you do within those 2 years?
Well, we were building our house. I opened my business in Winter Park, Ashley Snell Collection.
Yes,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful. Now, sharing your entire life on screen can especially with the world, can be difficult. Can you share what this experience is like for you and your family to like constantly be in front of the camera?
I would say there's a lot of good that I have seen now that it's aired that came out of it, with bringing the autism awareness and just showcasing like our family and what it's like on the other side of the court.
Yes.
But going through it, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot of drama, a lot of like, it's just, they need the drama, and I get it, right? That's what sells a show.
Yes.
But it's very taxing, like going
I bet,
through it.
like emotionally, mentally, physically, I'm sure. Now, a lot of us do think that reality TV shows are scripted. Now, you just spoke about drama. But some other times, we really can't tell. How much of it is real? Or is it really just acting? How much of an actress do you have to be?
You know what I'll say is I think it's 100% real.
Oh,
There
okay.
are certain people on my show that are really good at reality TV, one person. And so she really understood how to bring drama,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
like stir shit up.
Yes.
But that's great. She knows what she's doing, and her talent is incredible in
Right.
that. The rest of us, we were just figuring it out as we go. And so
Right.
all that drama that you see is real.
It's real drama.
And we don't see it until you see it. So when you
wow.
watch the episode, we're
Y'all
watching
are watching it too?
for the first time too. So it's
So
like,
you're sitting there like, oh my God.
oh, I'm like pacing, like, no, that did not just happen. So it's
No, they did not put that in there.
Yeah, so
oh
it's
my
a lot.
gosh. So drama is real. We get that.
Yeah.
How hard is it to interact with someone you have tension with on the show? Because, I mean, it is a part of the job. You have to get along with them, right?
Yeah, I think it's a learning process. Like, we all had to go through it. There's a lot of events where it's like a person's event, but really you're required to be there.
Yes.
So you really just have to be like, okay, it's a job. I don't like you, but how can we get through tonight? You know?
Yes.
And I think everybody just says whatever happens, happens. And I think that's where our show was very organic and maybe different than a lot of shows, because like it or hate it, what you're seeing really is going on.
It really is real.
Yeah.
Wow. That takes a lot of maturity.
Yeah.
For sure. So you are a mom of 2 autistic children. A lot of people don't know the strength and the patience it takes to be in that position. Walk us through the amount of strength you genuinely need to have on a day-to-day basis.
Moment by moment basis.
Yes. Yo. Wow.
It's you know what it is? I'm not a very patient person. My husband is extremely patient, and so he's taught me patience over the years.
awesome.
And so being a mom, I thought I was adopting patience, but then going through the struggles of the diagnosis with autism, I realized like, wow, okay, I have to be patient second by second, moment by moment. And not even just with my kids, because they're pretty easygoing. It's more so like, okay, how do I attack everything for their needs to make sure that I can keep them from being behind. Like,
Right.
I want them to be able to go to school. I want them to be able to have everything that I had growing up,
Yes,
you know? And
yes.
I want it to be accessible to them. Sports,
Yes.
having friends, all of those different things. And so for me, that's the struggle on a day-to-day basis.
Managing their lives and keeping them in
Yeah.
different sports and activities to keep. That's amazing.
Yeah, just making sure that I'm doing everything to rewire my brain
Yes.
to understand their brain, because with autism, what I'm learning, and I'm learning day by day, but you know, for us, we can go through life and be like, okay, well, there's gray area.
Right.
For people on the spectrum, a lot of times it's black or white. The
There's no
gray
in
area is
between.
not there, and so I have to rewire my brain
Yes.
to understand my children.
And how old are your children now?
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a beautiful age. Are you going through the terrible 2s?
Oh, I've
they
been
kinda
going
go
through
into the
that. I
threes?
feel like that started at 1.
I think so
I
as
feel
well.
like-
My daughter
Yeah.
just had a baby, and she's right around 2 years old, and I'm like, ooh, Ooh, I remember the twos.
Yeah.
So we've all watched Charles Barkley addressing the NBA on live TV. That was last night. And he is demanding that they sign your husband at the end of this week. What are you and your family's thoughts on this cry of help for your family?
I mean, it means the world,
Yes.
right? It is so nice to have people that are in the league or
Yes.
that have been in the league just taking up the charge for my husband.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people don't understand exactly, like I've heard, like, oh, you're asking for charity, asking for handouts. Like,
No, you're not.
We don't need the money. It's not about that.
Correct.
It's more of a principle thing, and just stating that we want the NBA to show advocacy
Yes.
for all mental health.
Yes.
And the fact that one more day literally can provide health care for our family forever, so that when my husband does retire, like, we have that, because the
Right.
expenses for autism is pretty
It's
extreme.
expensive, yes.
You know?
So what I heard Charles Barkley saying is that your husband just needed to be signed to the end of this year, and then it would give him the amount of time he needs to have full medical, full benefits, full everything for your
Yeah.
children. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I do hope that the NBA will do that. They seem to treat their players very well.
100%.
And yes, and we were just talking about the LA, is it the LA Dodgers? The Dodgers, there's one of their players who has schizophrenia, and they're not bringing him back to play, but they literally brought him back so that he could have the medical care that he needs. So I'm hoping that your husband's team will do the same thing, because he's an amazing player. It's not
Thank
about
you.
we want something. It's like, it would be great if you would, and also be very aware of children with autism and mental health. I mean,
Yeah.
it impacts all of us. So we also know that you are an entrepreneur and you have your own shop in Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
How's business going?
It's good. So we're
Yes.
in Winter Park Village, and
Beautiful.
I love it.
You
it's-
have to. Winter
it's
Park
fun.
Village is like stunning. It's a
Yeah.
wonderful place to be.
Yeah, they revamped it, so
Yes.
it's really, really nice.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
how long have you been there now? It's been how many years?
About a year and a half at that location, and we've been online for almost 2.5 years.
Okay, so everyone can buy your fashions as well
Yeah,
online.
online.
What's the name of your shop online?
Ashley Snell collection.
Okay, the Ashley Snell collection. So tell us, what's up with you after Basketball Wives, Ashley?
Well, I mean, it's kind of the same things that was going on during Basketball Wives, because it's the reality of just taking care of my kids, having my store, running my husband and my foundation, and just focusing on how we can help the community.
That's wonderful. Now, you told me before we even sat down that you've been behind the scenes doing TV for a long time. And of course, naturally, you're in front of the camera now. Do you plan to continue being in front of the camera?
We'll see what happens, right?
Ah!
We'll see what happens.
Okay,
I
so it's
haven't
gonna-
heard anything yet, but if we do go to a season 2, then yeah, I'll definitely do it.
That's wonderful. Now, Ashley, we spoke about mental health awareness. You seem like a person that's very invested in your community. Tell us, what do you do in and around your community?
Well, right now, my focus and my husband's focus is strictly for minorities, especially brown and black boys that are on the spectrum. And our goal is to create a space where the stigma is removed, so that anyone on the spectrum can see sky's the limit with possibilities. Like,
Yes.
look at my husband. If people would have known that he was on the spectrum a long time ago, I don't think he would have been accepted to go into the league. We're just finally getting into a space where mental health awareness is being accepted, right?
Wow, yes.
And so our goal, and we're starting small in Orlando, but we want to go all over the country, is to
Yes.
just create a safe space and help remove the stigma. And we're doing that through sports. So we have an annual basketball camp where we bring kids on the spectrum and not on the spectrum together to play. Because I think when you start at a young age and put kids around that are on the spectrum with kids that aren't, the kids that aren't go, oh, you're just like me. Like, we can all play
Right.
basketball, or we can all play football. And I think through sports, you can have a community where you can start to remove all of those unknowns, where people think they
Yes.
have an idea of what autism means, but they don't know until they meet someone with autism.
Exactly. That's so important. Now, Ashley, I would love for you to look back to the younger you and tell us, what would you say to her?
Be more patient with myself. You know.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, be more patient.
Who do you think is more patient in your family?
My husband.
Really?
100%. He is too patient.
Really?
Too
So
patient.
you admire his patience. Would you want that same kind of patience with him?
No, and the reason is, for example, if we go to the airport, he's fine not going through TSA. He'll just stand in the line. I can't.
Oh, I feel you on that.
And he has TSA.
Stop it. So does he
So-
make you?
Oh, I'll see you on the other side. I'm gonna go through TSA.
Y'all separate at the airport.
Yeah.
Listen, it's been such a pleasure speaking with you. I'm hoping that everything that Charles Barkley brought to our attention happens for you and your family. And if
Thank
there's
you.
anything that we can do, please know that we are here. To all of our viewers, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Friday, so y'all know that we gotta go. But make sure you scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen because we have so much important and wonderful news for you. Y'all stick around because coming up next is Point of View.